Did you know that the most common and most serious mental disorder is depression? Around 264 million people around the world suffer from depression. Now, what is depression? Depression is a mental disorder that can affect the way you feel, affect the way you think, and affect the way you act. Depression is a serious mental illness that's taken a toll on millions of people and left an impact on them. Now, what causes depression? Depression can be caused from losing a loved one, or getting fired from a job, or being in a difficult situation that can cause a person to be sad. Another way it could be caused is by biochemistry. And biochemistry is, if you have a difference in chemicals in the brain, you can get depression. Another way it could be caused is genetics. If your family has a history of depression, you are more likely to get depression. It can also be caused from personality. Personality meaning if you have low self-esteem or get stressed a lot, you are likely to experience depression. Now, another way it could be caused is environmental factors. Now, environmental factors can be exposed to continuous violence or neglect or abuse, and that can make a person very vulnerable to depression. Now, who is affected by depression? About 17.3 million people are affected by major depressive disorder. Those who are women are twice as likely to experience depression than men are. As data has shown, from mild to severe depression, women are more vulnerable to depression than men are. 1.9 million children ages 3 to 17 have been diagnosed by depression, and about 7 million adults who are 65 years and older experience and are affected by depression. Data also has shown that non-Hispanic whites are mostly affected by depression than those who are Hispanics, African American, and non-Hispanic Asians. Now, what can treat depression? One treatment that can help with depression is medications, and the most common medication is antidepressant. Now, what does an antidepressant do? An antidepressant increases serotonin levels and dopamine levels, which can lessen the symptoms of depression. Another treatment is psychotherapy, and psychotherapy is counseling or talk therapy. So if you're not feeling yourself or feeling down, talking to someone can help. Now, if both treatments do not work, and symptoms do not get any better, electroconvulsive therapy can help, which stimulates your brain. If depression is caught early, then treatment will be more effective than those who have not treated it earlier on. It's always important to talk to someone if you're feeling sad or feeling not yourself or anything like that, if you're not feeling well. Ways to cope with depression could be exercise, social activities, setting goals for yourself, and try to spend your time with those who you trust, like family and friends. Depression is not the same as sadness and grief. Grief and sadness always ends, and it's always important to know the difference between the two, because if someone needs your help and support, you can always help them find treatment for depression.